Hi, my name is Scott Snyder, and I am a student in the EDTL 540 at Indiana Wesleyan University. And this is my portrait of a teacher as an instructional leader and the competencies I think that a teacher should have who is going to be an instructional leader or a teacher leader. Those competencies include collaboration, or the ability to collaborate, role models for students and staff alike, a lifelong learner, a data-driven decision maker, one who is good at communication, a credible and legitimate expert in some sort of content or teaching area, someone who is risk-oriented, someone who shares and collaborates with their colleagues, someone who evaluates what they do and improves what they do and what others do, and someone who leads through multiple means. So let's go ahead and get started and move through these. Someone who collaborates needs to be able to collaborate with a lot of different people, not just colleagues, but also students and families. And that's very important in order to create conditions for learning, according to Colley. And they can do that by developing study groups or professional learning communities among their colleagues. They can use emerging technologies such as Twitter to communicate, meet outside of school, and find and share resources. And this ties into Domain 1 of the Teacher Leader Model Standards by the Teacher Leadership Exploratory Consortium that utilizes group processes to help colleagues work collaboratively to solve problems, make decisions, manage conflict, and promote meaningful change. And it all has to do with other people. You can't do it by yourself. Role model for students and staff. So teachers need to be able to trust your judgment if you are going to be in some sort of leadership position. They need to know that you know what you're talking about when you make suggestions regarding the department's curriculum. They need to be able to trust you, and you should behave how you want people to perceive you in your personal life as well. It can't just be an act that you put on at school. You need to live this all the time, but definitely in your classroom and your teaching style. A lifelong learner. Teacher leaders need to be productive beyond the classroom and the school, and this fits well in with Domain 3, which is promoting professional learning for continuous improvement. A lifelong learner, always improving, always looking for ways to get better. Also, reading professional literature and journals about current research in education and teaching is also a quality of a lifelong learner. A data-driven decision maker, someone who doesn't make decisions based on subjective means or opinions, but someone who does look at the data and pave the way for change, according to Gabriel. This ties in well with Domain 5, which is promoting the use of assessments and data for school and district improvement. That's a no-brainer. And also, according to Gabriel, data can help identify goals and measure progress. And the objective, the final objective, is data-driven instruction. Communication, you must be competent in presenting to other people, and parental communication is integral in helping a student succeed. So you can't, I believe Gabriel says it's like bringing half of your team to the ball game. You can't not leave parents out. You must communicate with them. Credible, legitimate experts. You should become an expert in some sort of area having to deal with your content or an area of how to teach your content. You should choose a professional book to read throughout a semester and gain insight and expertise into that area and be able to present findings to your colleagues. A person should be risk-oriented and take risks to solve these problems and use solutions and think outside the box. And teacher-oriented solutions are usually a better fit, but it is risky to take them. But a person who is risk-oriented will get a great reward from it too. Great risk, great reward. Shares with colleagues. Your fellow teachers need to view you as a resource, someone they can seek out for equipment, literature, and ancillary materials. And this fits well in with Domain 3, promoting professional learning or continuous improvement. facilitates professional learning among colleagues, and that is from the Teacher Leadership Exploratory Consortium. Evaluate and improve. Your job is to ensure that students are being tested on what is important, according to Gabriel. So your assessments should be aligned, and they probably can always be improved. So evaluate what you are assessing and improve it, and reinforce the positive things you see in teachers if you are being a peer coach, and provide feedback when it is asked for. And lastly, leads through multiple means. You can't just be a teacher leader one way. You need to be a teacher leader multiple ways. Margolis has hybrid teacher leaders. They're serving as a mentor coach for newer teachers while maintaining at least part-time in the classroom. Your role as an instructional leader can be to act as a surrogate for your administrator, according to Gabriel. So leading through multiple means also fits in with domain 3. Promoting professional development for continuous improvement. If you are a hybrid teacher leader, you may work with colleagues to collect, analyze, and disseminate data. And you could also provide constructive feedback to colleagues to strengthen their teaching practice. And that comes straight from the Teacher Leadership Exploratory Consortium. Here are 5 vital resources for teacher leaders. A teacher leader needs some sort of a forward-thinking administration who could support implementing these reforms, a set of supportive colleagues that attempt to work with teacher leaders or create a group or a culture of change at the school, access to professional literature on education, which a lot of teachers do not have, time to collaborate with colleagues and present findings from their expertise area, and opportunities for professional development and professional growth. And so that is my presentation on the competencies I believe a teacher leader needs to have. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Here is a list of my references. Goodbye.